My name is 𝘔𝘊𝘠 I live in Fort Worth, Texas. I'm originally from Houston. I graduated in 2012 from TCU and my majors were strategic communication with minors in art and psychology. I always loved art. I feel like in my friend group, I was always the person that was like asked to draw the posters, and my parents both really encouraged art in my life. They would like ooh and ah over everything I made, and they would also sit down and work with me. But I always wanted to take classes, and then at TCU I had the chance to take some classes and then took enough of them to get a minor from there. I have 3 boys. They're totally feral. This is WrestleMania at my house all the time. It's like every stereotype of raising 3 boys is true in my house. So I'd say even though I liked drawing really early, I didn't become good until I had that dedicated practice kind of in my young 20s. I was a teacher during COVID, and trying to teach to a computer screen and to teach in person became really difficult when the in-person kids would do nothing but TikTok dances. So finally I decided I'm gonna figure out what all this is about, and I'm gonna get a TikTok and I'm going to try to connect with these kids. And when I had this TikTok, I was asking them, what should I post on this TikTok account? And they were like, post us, post what we're doing. And so on the very first day of class, I try to like make students jump right in and they draw a self-portrait on day 1. And that becomes the piece that they use to track their growth throughout the year. I started showing the side-by-sides of this was the first day of school, this is 9 weeks later, and it immediately blew up. Like overnight, hit 1 million views, and then just got more attention, and a lot of people started watching what I was doing. My time at TCU learning social media and doing it for a brand totally helped me get to where I was now. I kind of learned how to talk to an audience. I learned how to make a catchy video, short and sweet, and sort of branding. I learned how to really like make something that looked unified and comfortable. It was a surprise when my account blew up, but I feel like I was equipped to handle it when it did. When I gained my following, the biggest thing that people were saying was, 1, I can't believe that this is something that can be taught. And 2 was, how can I take your class? I started thinking about how can I really give the exact instruction I want to give, pre-packaged, and I didn't want it to be an online course, and I didn't want it to be just a wordy textbook. And so I thought, how can they access the videos, have the same worksheets, go through the same process, and that's kind of where This Is Not a Sketchbook is born. This Is Not a Sketchbook is a self-paced art class. It looks like a sketchbook, but it is actually like taking my intro to drawing class. So inside the book is everything that you would see as one of my students, but the most important part is the QR codes that you scan, and you get the video lesson with me teaching you how to do each page. So it's truly just like taking a class with me. When I had this idea for This Is Not a Sketchbook, I called it like the buzz. It was like something hit my brain and I was like, I know this can work. I found a graphic designer in my neighborhood who I knew could work a lot faster than I could. So I would draw everything in pencil and pen, hand it to Becca. Becca could turn everything digital. She also had printing experience, so she was able to kind of walk me through the process of working with a printer. Set up my website, actually with another local business owner. Then when the business grew to a certain point, I've learned now, outsource where I need to, and for the next year, we worked on it until we made it happen. Nothing all that bad's gonna happen if you take a risk. Running a business, being a mom to 3 very active kids, being a good wife to my husband, managing a house and everything that comes with this kind of stage of life. It's exactly where I want to be at this time of my life, and the ability to keep the business running while that's going has been really amazing. You can't put a price tag on it.